Howdy, howdy, howdy. I know. It is super early. Hi, I'm back. It's been a bit. It's been a wee bit. It's been a little over a week since I have been back on the platform streaming appropriately. Howdy, 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 howdy. Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? This is so weird. It is a little odd. It's not going to be a super crazy long stream, I'll tell you that much, but I am back. I'm going to do a few little stories over why I have not been around for the last week or so, which a lot of people already know why I haven't been around, because of festival and then unfortunate instances afterwards. So, not staying awake to watch at 2 a.m. Holly, whenever it happens. It's if you're awake at that time, you're awake at that time. If you're not, you're not. It doesn't bother me. So, oh yeah, I'm getting better. My leg doesn't look it. I'll tell you that. It doesn't look the greatest, but it is better. So many of you do know that last Wednesday was my last stream that I did. It was very relatively short stream. And then I got myself prepped and readied to go visit my buddy Boogie and stay at his place for the duration of Rockfest. This year was the 30th anniversary of Rockfest. There were 80 bands over 3 days, 5 different stages. There were tens of thousands of people at this festival. It was a blast, all right? It was a fucking crazy thing. Holy shit, the notification's already going off. Let's turn that one down just a tad here. Turn that one down a fair bit. Everyone loves the wheat woo, but we're gonna turn that down a bit here. There we go. That's better. Fuck you, Tay. Yeah, it was a crazy thing. I got some stories to tell, some things that weren't so good about it. As some of you do know, that I did actually end up running into some wild parsnip, which was not very enjoyable. Luckily, today was my last day on the steroid to help with the swelling and all that, and I am still on an antibiotic because of it, which I'll be on for the next, I think another 4 days, give or take-ish. I was a little beyond that 4. So, I still got to deal with that yet. After that, I will be right as rain, and I shouldn't have any more big issues. So, I will tell you guys, it was so much fun to get out and get away from everything. There were a lot of problems with the festival, unfortunately. Hi. You just had to come over when I started, didn't you? You go lay down. One of the big problems was the weather. The air quality has been so bad because of the smoke coming in from the wildfires in Canada. Like, it's been bad. We actually had our air quality in the hazardous area for the first day of Rockfest. And when we were pulling up, we were taking photos of it and videos of it to show everyone on the Project Community Discord about what it was like. And it just, woof. It was like going into a massive bong is what it felt like. It was just smoke everywhere, completely covering the area. But it could have been worse, right? Hello. What's going on? Cycle for the first time. Nice. Yeah, there were drones out there doing nice aerial shots. There were a lot of people just kind of doing their own thing. We did get some really crazy thunderstorms out there too, which I got a couple videos of as well. And I sent some videos back on the Discord about some of the people that were performing, Body Count, Hailstorm, Limp Bizkit, Hollywood Undead. I didn't get any of the Pretty Reckless or ICP because those areas just got filled too damn fast. But it overall was just crazy fun. Even though I had to spend a few days recovering afterwards with, a blistered leg and swelling and all that nastiness. But the lightning was really cool. I can tell you it wasn't cool when we were sitting out there with 40-mile-an-hour winds and watching as dust came rolling in and the rain came pouring down, and people were like running from the beer tents they told us we had to go hide in for shelter when this huge storm hit. And then they didn't have enough space in the beer tents because it's thousands of people. So they were told to go back to their cars, go to their campsite. Some of the campsites got blown over. Some of the chairs went missing. It became a whole like raging catastrophe at some point. No, like, okay, we did actually have hail too, but we had the band Hailstorm and we had hail, so I mean it's both. But it was really fun. And that TikTok kept bombarding with ICP. It was actually really cool to see ICP. I'm not gonna lie. It's not my first time seeing them, but we didn't get up to the actual beer tent where they were. But I got some stories for y'all that you guys may laugh your asses off, and some of them may go, oh my god, I can't believe that happened. So I will tell you this now. I've been to a number of rock festivals. This is the first rock festival where I have seen more man booty than I have seen in men's locker rooms, all right? There were so many guys wearing like man thongs and Speedos and just like letting it all hang out than fucking ever, okay? It was fucking insane. So many women were wearing pasties out there, partying it up. Some people were just letting it all hang out, like full blown, just it was wild, okay? It really was. One of the weirdest incidences that we had, it was right before Limp Bizkit was supposed to go live, and we had this huge rainstorm hit, and Boogie and I are out by his truck in the parking lot waiting to see if the weather's going to clear enough so we can get back into the fairgrounds or not. This bald dude just comes walking over and tries to have a conversation with us. I'm really not paying much attention to him. And he gets in the vehicle in front of us, so he's parked ahead of us. And his buddy comes walking around and goes, "Hey, man, did I give you a sticker?" Like, no, I didn't get a fucking sticker. So he pulls out a sticker, and it's got, like, Johnny Bravo and Alice in Wonderland on it, right? I'm like, what the hell's the sticker for? He goes, "Oh, no, never mind, dude. You don't seem like you really care about this. Nah, man, don't worry about it. It's all good." And he walks away. And Boogie's like, "He was trying to give you some fucking LSD." Dude is handing out fucking acid on stickers. It's like, oh my God. All right, there was a lot of pot. Don't get me wrong, like so much pot. Pot gives me an instant headache, but I don't care if people smoke it around me or whatever, as long as you don't blow it in my face. But they were handing out LSD, acid, on fucking stickers, and the dude's shirt matched his sticker. He was like promoting it, you know, like full bore all the way or whatever. Okay. Shy only has an hour left before she reaches her destination. Shy and like her family are, not her family, and the kids are going to see her family in Montana. So she has gone with them and she's only an hour away from them right now. So she's going to keep me updated. He was trying to give that. Oh yeah, he was trying to, until he realized that I probably am not the one for that, but that's exactly what he was trying to do. Now there are kids at these rock festivals, right? There's kids at these concerts, which I have a slight issue with because of some of the way people were dressed at these places. And, the handing out of drugs so freely at some of these locations, I have some issues with, but it happens. I know it does. Still fucking creepy as all hell. Before we ran into that man in the parking lot, we were waiting for ICP to go live in their beer tent, and we were standing outside the beer tent just past the porta potties up there, and there was a woman in a hot dog costume. Okay. I said, nice costume or whatever to her, said something very brief with her. Now, when Limp Bizkit went live, she was actually on stage with them dressing around or dancing around in that damn hot dog costume, which was fucking hilarious because it was just so goddamn good. But creepy one's an 8. Yeah, so it's not an 18 plus. And usually the kids are in the VIP area when the VIP area is right by the stage, and I'll get into that. So just give me a wee bit of time and I'll get into that one. But yeah, we like ran into some wild, crazy stuff. There was one man, a very skinny black guy, and he was wearing a very bright colored Speedo, using a walker, and his hot dog was hanging. His hot dog was hanging. I wasn't prepared, and I don't think anyone else was either. And I understand the man was old, man was disabled, but y'all gotta take care of some shit sometimes, you know what I mean? People ain't ready for it all the time. What's going on, Jimmy? What's going on, Scorpion? But yeah, there were some wild things at this goddamn festival, man. There was a larger black woman there that Boogie went past a time or two to go get French fries from the booth, and I'll talk about that in a minute because that apparently the fries we have here like shocked some of the UK people. And Boogie comes back, he's like, "She got her tits out." I'm like, "Who the fuck you talking about?" He's like, "That woman over there." I'm like, "Okay." He's like, "She's got just all the way out." I'm like completely? He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "I think she might be passed out. I can't tell." And like some people were doing that. Some people had like the little pasties on the nips. Other people were just full blown, just didn't care at all. Left nothing to the imagination in some regards. All right. There was a lot of whale tail going on out there too. And if you don't know what whale tail is, Don't look it up because you might be scared, all right? There was a lot of whale tail going on. A lot of weird moments. When Hollywood Undead, and I have loved listening to their music for a long time, I have mixed feelings about this moment. When Hollywood Undead were playing, they asked the VIP crowd who the youngest down there was. I don't like that, number one. And it was an 11-year-old girl, and she got pulled up onto their stage, and she said her name and stuff like that, and she introduced their next song, and she got to dance up there on stage for that song. Hollywood Undead is not for children. Okay? Number 2, not for children. All right? Scorpion, I will get to that in a moment as well because there's a reason for it. Now I'll get there. I don't like that they asked for the youngest kid in the VIP section, and I really don't like that they're not for kids and that she was up there. I understand it is a revival of metal, rap, rock, stuff like that. It's good to get it in the bloodstream while they're young type of situation. Wasn't comfortable with it. All right. I believe there should be a bit of an age limit. I don't think anyone down the VIP area should be a child. Period. Now, for that VIP area, there is a no mosh law down there, right? There's too much concrete down there. There's a lot of metal down there. There is no moshing at all down there in the VIP area. And the reason this festival is really calm, it's been going on for 30 years, and the majority of people that go to it are quite old, like in their 60s and beyond, old. And it is a sit-down event to go out there and just have a good time. There is moshing, walls of death, and stuff like that allowed in the beer tents because there's nothing to stop it, right? The beer tents are completely open. All it is gravel underneath. So that is kind of okay-ish, but it's never allowed by main stage down by the VIP area because that's all concrete and all metal. So that's why that's not allowed. And that got brought up by a couple different bands who knew they were coming here, and that is a rule they have to agree to and follow by. They can't do it here for this specific area. So, yeah, there were a lot of tramp stamps, by the way. Now, I'm fine by that. I'm fine with just sitting out there enjoying the music, singing along, which, yes, there's videos of me singing. It happened. But I don't believe kids should be down there at all, ever, in my opinion. Miss Mayhem, hope you're healing well. I am healing up pretty well. I'm doing a lot better now than I did several days ago. So, but yeah, I had some issues with some of the things that went on, and it's very different compared to the festivals I went to several years ago. Right? Where, even if there was a VIP area where there is no moshing and stuff like that, there were still people jumping around, having a good time, having fun. All for that. We usually go out to these places, you run to a few people, 1, 2, whatever, that were like bad actors, right? This one had a lot more than what I've run into in the past. And a lot of people were very fucking upset about a number of things, just getting pissed off all the goddamn time. The music was really good. Except for like 1 or 2 bands, it was really good. I am not a fan of the LSD. I didn't like that. I am not a fan of having kids up on stage. Don't like that. And I'm definitely not a fan of certain bands trying to form a mosh pit in an area that has concrete steps to the main stage where there's children. That's not okay with me, but that shit happens, right? You can't stop it, no matter how much I don't like it, but it was what it is. Because it is a sit-down event, it's a little bit more mellow for the most part, especially during the day. At night, very different. During the day at Rockfest, Everyone is usually at their campers in the grounds, and there's 7,500 campsites at this festival. And a lot of people during the day are at those campsites. They're drinking, they're partying it up, they're eating, they're sleeping, you know. At night, that's when things get fucking insane. And I'm going to see if I can find that photograph and show you guys what the nighttime looks like at Rockfest here. And I can tell you the majority of people out there at Rockfest at night were not sitting. I don't remember if it was in what fucking section it was. That's my leg. If you guys didn't see my leg, I'll show you that too. But is it in photos? There it is. Okay. So this is Rockfest. This here, down here, is main stage. We were over here. Boogie and I were over in this area basically the entire time. I think this was taken during Hailstorm is probably when this was taken. So we have one beer tent here, one beer tent here, beer tent here, and a beer tent down here. This down by the stage down here is the VIP area. This is all seating. This is all concrete. There's a metal bar that goes here. Like, this is what it is. This is Rockfest. It is a huge festival. Back here was a giant slingshot. That was that ride that shoots you in the air. Right here, this place, right fucking here, is where I kept getting my French fries. Yes, we were probably this area right here. Almost the entirety of the festival, except when Lincoln Park was on. Then we were somewhere, not Lincoln Park, when Limp Bizkit was on, we were somewhere over here. Somewhere here-ish. This is the parking lot way the fuck back here. Right, and there's also more parking on this side. There's the camping over here. Like, it's huge, 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 huge. So all of this out here is basically all seating. This is all open ground. It's all on grass. It is a hill that goes down to main stage. So if you're drunk, you're just gonna get funneled downward to go party it up. And then there were porta potties back here. This is where we met the hot dog woman was back there. Porta potties down here that I ended up using because they were just nicer than the rest of them, actually. This is where they do all the lighting, and all your control boxes are through here. These are this is a speaker, and then this is a big digital monitor, so you can see what's going up on main stage if you're stuck behind this building here. And then this would have been one of the other giant monitors, and there's another one down here as well. So it's a huge, huge thing. Tens of thousands of people are here doing this. So it's massive. It really is. Yeah, things going off in the Chatty time and other places. Yeah, I'm white. Shut up. Assholes. So that's kind of where we were, and it is a huge sit-down event, primarily because it is an older group of people that started it, and they've just been going with it for the last 30 years. A lot of the people that go there, they don't go there for the music. They go there for the party. They go there because they can say they went there. The app that they have, I don't like a whole lot, but you can get an app, and it'll give you the schedule of when the next band is going to go to the next location. So you can go through and you can go, I want to click on and I want to see Butcher Babies, right? When do they go live? Oh, I want to go see El Nino, right? When are they going to go live? And then it gives you notification, usually about 10 minutes early. And then what people would do is when they got the notification, they would start leaving whatever concert they're at to go walk across the fairgrounds to get to the other one. Which I understand, you want to catch as many as you can, but at the same time, it's kind of a dick move to do to the performers. And a lot of people made the comment of, oh, well, if we were there, we'd be partying so much harder than all you guys. And it's like, you can't. If you try to mosh, you get kicked out. You're not just kicked out of the grounds. You're kicked out of the campsite. You're kicked out completely for the event, right? Because what they do is they will take and they'll scan your tag here, and then you're gone, right? You're gone. These have a chip reader in them. So they scan your chip, and if you cause an issue, they can kick you out completely. And if that chip is connected to all the merchandise stores, they know if you get back in, they know if you spend it, right? So you're gone. So there is no moshing. You break the rules, you're gone. So it is a very mellow festival for the most part. So if you guys know a band called Body Count, that is run by Ice-T, the rapper, and the one of the detectives on Law and Order SVU, Ice-T. And he is 68 years old, and he was up there on stage saying he's going to beat people's asses if they don't start like hyping up and stuff like that and relaxing a little bit. And he said one of like the greatest lines of the entire festival. All the other performers were talking about, it's okay if you have mental health issues or whatever. We're all together. We're all fighting through all these things. Ice-T is like, you know what? We're on the bus going through here, and all we see is forest and cornfields. And my only thought is, I hope these guys like black people. Which is completely valid. It is... It is so valid. From his perspective, he's just driving straight out into the country for what's known as a large, massive rock festival. And his only thought, he's up on, he uses different language that I can't say on YouTube. And it literally is, I just hope these guys like black people. And it was so fucking funny, right? His boy was up there with him, and he does a bit of the guttural screaming and stuff for some of their songs. He got down into the VIP area, and he was taking phones out and doing selfies and stuff with the crowd, which was really cool. Awkward. And every time they'd finish a song, Ice-T be sitting up there and talking just a little bit, and it'd just be a joke after another joke, just constantly. And it was just so fucking funny. When Limp Bizkit were up there, they were talking about having to spend $8,000 to continue on their songs afterwards because they lost almost an hour before their set because of that massive storm that hit. And then there was a drone show that happened after them. It was just wild stuff. But it was fun, for the most part. Guys, got any questions? I've been talking a lot. And as you guys can tell, I didn't get any fucking sun. Now, the comment was made that I didn't get any sun because we were using an umbrella. I had to use an umbrella to make sure that my leg didn't get any more sunshine, because wild parsnip, when it mixes with the sun, has a really bad fucking reaction, and it burns like a motherfucker. So I did have to use an umbrella to make sure I kept myself shaded a fair bit. My face got a bit of sun. My arms... they're still white as white. All right, I didn't get much. When's the D&D chat stream? I'll probably do one next week. What time is it? It is 1 p.m. I noticed you collected absolutely nothing. But I noticed you collected absolutely nothing. Collected nothing? What? The fuck does that mean? Collected nothing. Did you get any merch? Yes. We did get merch. I was asked by Shy to pick up a Hollywood Undead t-shirt, and I actually got the only two that they had there, in a size that could fit her and myself if we decided to. I was out there in the sun. We were walking. All I did was collect like a cut on my arm, but yeah, no, I'm still white. I didn't get much. You look at Boogie, he was white before he went, and then he got done. He looks like he was down in fucking Mexico for a week. That boy tans, I don't. I was in the sun. I was in the sun with him. He walked around a bit more than I did a few times because my leg just couldn't fucking take it. So it was really, really swollen. It wasn't doing very well. And then so we were going back after the storm hit to go watch Limp Bizkit, and I stepped on the wet grass just the wrong way, and I almost blew my knee out and almost hit the ground. And it was on my right leg, which is the one that ran to the wild parsnip. So that could have been fucking fun. That would have been a travesty. But they could have maybe picked me up with one of the mobility scooters, because there were a lot of those around. A lot of mobility scooters. But yeah, we did get some merch. There's also a Monster Energy bracelet that I brought back for Shy. I wish I would have brought back the French fry barrel. So I told everyone before I went there I wanted the fries. Now I showed you guys where it was. It wasn't that far from us. It was basically a straight line shot for us to get to it. The first picture I put up here involving the French fries, I think, was the 32 ounce. I gotta go back and see if I can find it now. Yes. Okay. I don't like that picture. Don't zoom in on that picture. No, don't do that. That'll work. This one's fine. So this is your 32 ounce of fries. Ignore the tongue. This is your 32 ounce of fries. If I go back out, right, it's not a whole lot. It doesn't look very big. It's only $10, right? But if I don't zoom in on it, god damn it, don't do that. Where did I put the fucking 84 ounce thing of fries, man? It's in here somewhere. For $10 more, so for $20, you can get 84 ounces of French fries. It is a big fucking container of fries, and they call it the barrel. And I'm trying to find it. For those that haven't seen it or haven't gone to a fair where these things are available, it is there. Where the fuck is it? There it is. Aha. And this is where everyone's like, oh, you got burned. You got burned. No, I didn't. Now, this is a big bucket of French fries. This was our last day there. I did get some sun. I got a little bit of tan. Nothing else really happened anywhere else. I know I'm wearing a muscle shirt. I got a beardo thing going on there. But you can see my hand is almost stretched to its fucking limits, holding this goddamn container. And some of the people in the UK are like, oh my god, that's a lot of fries. And we sat down and calculated it. This bucket would hold about 4 pounds worth of fries. And I sat there and Boogie had a couple handfuls, and I basically just sat there and kept popping them back, and just one after the other, because it's so good. It's literally just oil, salt, potato. That's it. And these people that run those types of joints, they only have to do a few concerts a year to cover their costs, and they make a shit ton of money on top of it. It's very inexpensive to get the French fries, and they're always so damn good. And they were giving out a crap ton of free Monster as well, which I thought was wild, but because Monster's expensive. But that's where Beagel's been. Beagel's been dealing with that and helping my grandmother and stuff out. She should be coming out of the hospital Monday. So, or after the weekend, she should be home finally, which will be good and bad, I guess, because then she's no longer under medical supervision. She'll be under my grandfather's supervision, which is a scary thought, but it is what it is. And was helping Shy get ready for her trip. She'll be gone for a couple weeks. I think 2 at the minimum. So, yeah. Like I said, story time and thoughts, right? Thoughts and story time. What's you guys' thoughts? Other than it was a BIEGEL-sized container of French fries. Or as the UK say, chips, right? You know, people are weird and they call them chips. Although when I take and I slice up a potato and I put it in oil and I deep fry it and add salt to it, I call it a chip as well, even though it's more of a French fry. So maybe they're onto something. I can't tell. I think it depends on the actual shape, but who knows? Who knows? And for those that have been wondering, yes, I did keep up with a number of things going on across the various communities as of late. And I have my own opinions on that too, and I may discuss them not right now, but sometimes. Fries are still fries here. Chips tend to be chunky. I think it really depends on like who you're talking to and where exactly. But yeah, those fries they're like, they have a light crispness on the outside and a real nice soft center. And they are amazing when they start to cool down. They're like not super hot. They literally taste like fucking candy. It's just like, oh, once you pop, you just can't stop. Sent those videos, I may have gotten obsessed with one of them. Wait, huh? You know how you sent those videos? I may have gotten obsessed with one of them. Which ones? I posted a lot of fucking videos from Rockfest. I didn't post all of them. I still have a number I haven't even sent anywhere, but there's a lot of them up there. I mean, we could go through some of the Rockfest videos that I got. You know, some things I took. Yeah, fries are skinny here. Those ones are relatively skinny. They're because of the slice that they have. It's a press. It just presses down and you got the fries. Kind of similar to the fuck's it called now? Blooming onion? I think that's what it is. Right? Yeah. Where you have a press and it presses down and it pops up on the inside and does this type of formation. My way? Oh, yeah, go figure. Shut up. That's because I was singing in that one. And I got told I can actually sing a little bit if I so fucking choose to do it. I sent a lot of them to a lot of people. I sent a number of them to Hart because she was specifically asking for... Who the fuck were you asking for again, Hart? I don't remember. I'm going to go back and see who it was. I know I sent her a number of Hailstorm. Get through those. I Prevail. Those are the ones that she wanted. They were really cool to see too. Super fun. Super, super fun. Didn't know any of their songs before. Oh yeah. One band that was there is called Desrock. Desrock. And that 3-man band was really fucking good. I was so thrilled listening to them and seeing them. Mason, my friend. Oh, fucking Mr. Beagle shit. God damn it. That is my father. I am not old enough nor respected enough to be a mister yet. How's it going, my guy? But yeah, no, it was a fun, super enjoyable festival. It was really good to get away from a lot of the BS, even though I know that some of the BS still brought my name back up into it because for whatever fucking reason. But yeah, it was good. A lot of videos of the festival, a lot of fun out there. Fuck the wild parsnip, though. I will rename you to Raymond. As long as it's not Raymond Reddington, I'll be all right. Actually, that's a great song, by the way. She calls me Raymond, thinks I'm her son. It's a country song, so most people won't know that one, but it's good. Oh yeah, he knows what my real name is. He can call me it if he wants to. He already knows it. Mason and I have had a number of really good conversations lately, and it's been good. He's a good shit. He really is. Oh, I'm thinking I need to take some ibuprofen and Tylenol real quick, so I'll be right back. 1 second. I gotta numb my pain just a tad. I just had to get the bottles. White Beagle. I used to get called White Eagle a lot. And then when I buzzed my head, it was Bald White Eagle. That was very common for a lot of people. God damn it. Nope, I don't need that many. I don't want to overdose. There we go. See, we take medication seriously around here, folks. We don't want any of that stuff. And country is amazing. I love country music. But I love all music. Oh yeah, no, I fucking saw it. I saw it. Think you can get away with shit. Raven, why you got a sad face? No sad face. Buzzed. No, not buzzed. The problem I have, right, is because those blisters that I had, a lot of them have ripped open and stuff like that, so it's kind of just an open wound right now. And if I move around a lot, then the skin ends up tearing a little bit more and it reopens it. So I'm waiting for it to scab over appropriately. And you have it happen enough times, it causes an irritation, so you take a couple Tylenol, a couple ibuprofen. Takes care of any of that pain you have after about 45 minutes, then you're all good. So yeah. Respect your medication. Why is Raven sad? I don't fucking know. She shouldn't be sad. Have you any idea where you encountered the wild parsnip? No. So I've thought about this so goddamn much after the doc told me about it, right? Now I thought maybe it could have been poison oak because I helped my dad cut down a couple trees, but it was like several months after, or not several months, but several days after that this stuff started happening. I don't know if my 3-month thing was showed. So here's the thing I've been having a problem with, and Alpha and I are trying to figure it out. YouTube has a problem sometimes with telling me when memberships get re-upped. So it may have activated on here, but I don't actually get to see it in my event log, and I don't know why. And Alpha and I are trying to figure that out, because sometimes it works and I can see them, and then other times it won't activate. So there might be something with the API involving YouTube and StreamerBot, which is what I use. That's the only thing I can come up with. So if there is a re-up on a membership, sometimes I just don't get notified. And it really sucks. Scrolls back, spotted it. Because I can scroll back. All I see is, wait, what time is it? Like if I click on your name, I can see everything you did here. And I can show you that I don't see it. But that doesn't mean diddly shit. It just means I don't have the notification because of something with the UI, the API for me. Otherwise, I would have announced it. So I am very sorry about that. But we are trying to get it fixed. And I messaged him last night before, and was asking him about it because I ran into that issue once before because someone changed from a second class of the Beagle Brigade to a first class of the Beagle Brigade, and I wasn't notified either when that happened during the last stream. So we're trying to get it fixed, and I apologize for that. Yeah, so all right. So it was after the did you get any merch? I'm going to see if I can find that. Hold on. So I got sent an image. Yeah, so I can give you guys a quick screenshot of what I see here. Okay. So you guys got the notification after after that question was asked to me. And I can prove to you on mine that I don't have that. So, for you guys, it would have been right down here after did you get any merch. That was when it would have popped up because that's what the screenshot shows. For me, it didn't. So this is an API issue that YouTube just didn't send me the information. And it may happen later. So, yeah. Because I can go back here and see it's right here, right? So it did happen. It did happen. And I very much appreciate that, Raven. I very, very much appreciate all of that support. And eventually, when Shy gets back, a lot of the donations and a lot of the revenue that I get from Twitch and from YouTube, we're going to start taking a percentage of that and putting it towards doing what we did not too long ago, which was that food drive. We're going to start actually putting a percentage of everything that we make from all the streaming content, from the Sugar Bush sweets, which is what Shy is trying to get set up, from the merch, and from everything else to help the local communities around us. As I mentioned briefly last week, Shy is starting to do her own little sugar sweets type of business. We are messing with gummies right now. The gummy skulls for like the Red Bull skulls were actually really good. Then there were little gummy mushrooms, little gummy turtles, and we're going to figure out a percentage, and every single sale that we make, we take a percentage of that and we give it every month or every 3 months in a big lump sum to a local area here to help them out. Whether it's going to be a food bank, it's going to be the Bolton Women's Refuge Houses, something along those lines to help out. And that's going to be from here until we stop doing this. We're going to try to do that. Every single donation, a percentage of it is going to go. That is our ultimate goal. And as time progresses, if we get larger with her in the suites, with me in the streaming and yada, 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 hopefully we can make that percentage get bigger. It's going to start off kind of small to begin with because it is just the start, but that is our ultimate end goal. Softy, shut up. I'm doughy. I'm not soft. There's a slight difference. Not very much of one, but a slight one. So, and then she did take her drawing tablet out there as well, so she can try to get some of the merch stuff that she and I have talked about, so we can try to start getting that out there so people can get their sticky merch and whatever else. And that'll be the start of it. Yeah. We are looking into doing cookies and banana breads and little confectionaries and a whole bunch of other little things. So, does he fart when you press his tummy? No, I do not. I do not fart when you press my tummy. That is a very strange question. But no, I don't. Yeah, so we still have the Lord Seagull, and I have to probably have you resize that, Jesse, because the DPI, which is the mechanism they use on whether or not it'll be a good image for the shirt, if I try to make it the largest I can get it, it lowers the DPI and it lowers the visual outlook on it, and then I have another issue I gotta deal with, so I'm trying to figure it all out in different aspects. Yeah, the Pillsbury Doughboy doesn't fart either. He just goes, woohoo. But yeah. So there's been a lot of stuff that we've been doing behind the scenes. We're still trying to get other things set up for the streaming for the ticket to Sticky Fest. Trying to get that figured out. I have a number of potential collaborations coming up here shortly. We'll be doing some longer live streams. Some of them we'll be doing during the day. Some of them will be at the regular hours while Shy and the kids are gone. So it'd be a little like this schedule wise, but it shouldn't be too terrible. Yeah. He farted in our adverts. That was probably, he probably did something, but it probably wasn't that. Isn't the farting thing from Adventure Time? Probably. I was going to say, I've never known the Pillsbury Doughboy to ever fart ever in my life, except during like a spoof advert or something like that. Elfin? Yes. So I will be doing Tales of Arise later tonight at our usual time, around that 7:30 marker. And we will be doing that tonight because we got to get caught up on that. I got caught up on a lot of other games. And as I stated last week, this is going to be changing. It's going to be getting moved. You guys will be having a giant white wall behind me with possibly shelves of booze and other little knickknacks to kind of fix it up. No, I'm not doing a cardboard cutout donation stream. No. No one wants to have more than me. One of me is enough for everybody, I'm pretty sure. No one needs more of that. That's a terrifying thought process. It's been a month and you're going through withdrawals. Mayo said the same thing last night. We will be getting back into doing some WoW streaming as well. Next week, I do plan on trying to do a long D&D chat talk. Get into that. We'll probably do that during the day so we can have other people stop in, ask questions, be a part of it, show you guys the progress I've made, what I'm still working on, and where some other decisions have led us in the development process of Eldaroon Age of Wretchedness, because I have still been working on it little by little. It is a very large undertaking, doing everything from scratch, but I enjoy it because I'm a fucking glutton for punishment or something. But yes, this stream was just to give you guys some thoughts, tell you guys where I've been, let you guys know I'm still fucking here. Kind of similar to what Mason did the other night on Tuesday, I think it was, where he's like, I'm still here, and he's got a little fucking croc in a dead hand. Goddamn Crocs. I hate those things. Nothing against Mason. I hate Crocs. All right. Give me fucking regular sandals or cowboy boots. I don't want anything else. Hate Crocs. I joined D&D stream to have knowledge to any RPG systems. Absolutely. It's all about talking and chatting and just kind of enjoying ourselves. I'm not going to be going like super, we'll talk about some of the systems and how they vary a little bit and how I'm taking bits and pieces of other ones that work well and kind of put it together. Are you going to sing as well? No. Okay. Just because I can sing a little bit does not mean I'm going to. You guys hear me sing on stream, little bits here and there. That's about as far as it gets. If you ever want to catch me singing, and I've done this, I will sit in the Project Community Discord public chat, and I'll be playing music, and I'll be singing along to it, and people will jump in, and they will catch me singing. And it happens all the time, and it always makes them giggle. They're always shocked. It's usually some form of country, and it's usually early in the morning when my voice is at its deepest, and they enjoy it apparently sometimes. Might as well do something with that knowledge. Yeah, so that'll be next week. Woke up to Mason singing Hotel California. I know. I watched his stream. I got to hear him sing a few songs, and a lot of the requests were kind of interesting. I've heard him singing. Yes, yeah, people have caught me doing it. It happens. Even though I say I never do, it happens. Zach Brown Band Toes was a big one that I was asked to sing a lot way back in the day when we'd have bonfires and whatnot. Which, because of the nasty weather, we never got to have one at Boogie's place because it was bad. Bad smoke quality. Air quality was terrible. Yeah. What else? I have seen the stuff about the Warrens. Everyone knows my opinion on that already, so I shouldn't have to go over that. I have been speaking with a few other individuals as well. Did you both happen to catch Boo's roundtable discussion? I did watch a fair bit of it. I did talk to a number of people after it. I think it was a great idea. I think it was done fairly well for the first time around. I think maybe some things were a wee bit too strict, but I think it did really well. I think that should be done maybe a bit more frequently with other people outside. I don't think that I would be an individual who would do well in a panel discussion like that because I just let people talk too much. I would rather them talk a shit ton before I start yapping because I never shut the fuck up afterwards. But yeah, I thought it was good for the most part. Good overall. Other than certain individuals doing what certain individuals do. But so I will probably go for Tuesday being the D&D talking stream. So if people want to do that, I'll try to do that earlier in the day. Maybe we'll start that around noonish my time, so 7 p.m. UK, 6 p.m. UK, something like that. So you and Joel aren't allowed in the same room. All right. I'm going to make this very clear, all right? I have spoken with Joe Vitale privately. The first time he and I spoke privately to each other, it was an hour and a half long conversation, and I will guarantee you I will put my hand on any fucking religious artifact and I will swear up and down on my life that man talked more than I did. And then he said we're in a honeymoon phase, and I laughed my ass off, okay? Me and Joe actually have really good conversations when we start talking to each other. But the first time, it was primarily all Joe, all right? And Joe has graciously agreed to do a sit-down with me when we go to Ohio, and I will sit down with him in a room, no stories, just straight on full-blown in-person interview, no live, and try to get it recorded. Just him and I asking questions about the techs he's got and a whole bunch of other things as well. So that will happen. He's already said he's completely on board for the idea, so we're going to do that when October hits. So, hello, Mayo. So yeah, that I hope you guys will be excited for that. That is definitely a thing. Sometime, I think this weekend or maybe starting next week sometime, I'm supposed to do a more GTA stuff with Jay Cart in the group. He was waiting for me to get healed up a little bit more, and I'm doing all right, so that'll probably happen sometime a little bit sooner. Off on Wednesday so I can join and F up my sleep schedule. Good. We want everyone to fuck up their sleep schedules. It's the way it's got to be. It's a date. Yes, that is my date with Joe, all right? Trying to think. I'm still doing more research into the art center. I'm still going through a whole bunch of more documents and stuff like that. Trying to get some more research done on a couple other locations that Boogie and I have talked about, which is Green Eyes Bridge. And I was thinking if I could, maybe next weekend, get him and I to go out there and test out some of the stuff that I got. But we'll see. We're still getting there. Yeah. That was one thing I did talk to Mason a lot about, is the investigation in Ohio. We have talked a lot about that. He's really good to bounce ideas off of. He really is. And he's a very sweet guy when it comes like trying to explain his side of things. It's like, yeah, I understand you. He's like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, I get you. You're good. Like, just make sure you double check everything and you're all golden type of situation. Yeah, I'm not going to know what sleep schedule is very much anymore either. Finally did your PA advert. It asks for help with paranormal investigation. No, I mean, someone might want to do that. Might get some weirdos, but I think anyone that wants to be a part of a organization or a community that goes and tries to hunt something that they can't physically touch or explain or whatever might be a little wrong in the head, but is what it is. Really happy to see you back. Thank you. Let's see here. Last night I did a number of hours of WoW, World of Warcraft, trying to get caught up almost to level 18 back on that. So that was kind of nice. I made Mayo giggle like a little bitch throughout the majority of it. She was laughing her fucking ass off. And unfortunately, Tay died. Tay died, unfortunately, so she's got to remake her character. She just reached level 20, and then she lost it last night, so that sucks. One of the things that we will be doing is maybe tomorrow's going to be Friday, we'll try to do our WoW stream again. I know I got to do RFC. We got a whole bunch of Silver Pine stuff to get caught back up on to get myself back up in level. It was a fun night last night. We were just cracking jokes and just having a fucking blast. I know I didn't stream it, and I apologize for that. It was a fucking riot. What killed her, she was trying to tame a creature, a Thunderhawk, hatchling or whatever it is. And right at the end of it, when she should have had it, dies. Right at the end, just dies. Unfortunately. But what ended up happening with WoW, and if other people are still playing it, you got to check it. WoW went through a huge update on Tuesday, and a lot of the add-ons fucking broke. So we had to go back through, we had to reactivate the old add-ons. Some of them had to get removed, some of them had to get reinstalled. Had to go through, reset all the settings, had to go back through and change all of them individually. It was a pain in the ass. I got mine all fixed. Mayo got hers all fixed. Tay got hers fixed after she died, unfortunately. But she's been working on that. Mayo was helping her a little bit last night for a while. So we're going to get people back up to where we were and hopefully get going on. Update for Classic Hardcore. Yes, there was a huge update. I will tell you this. It seems... I can't fucking prove it, but it seems like all the enemies are slightly faster and the area in which they aggro is bigger. We were running through the Harpies in the Barrens area and they were aggroing just boom. Like even when I'm far enough away, it shouldn't be touching me. It just boom. It was hitting. Now, if you log in, if you do your add-ons, which I see Cal, so she's going to CurseForge doing them now. If you do them and then you log into WoW, right? What it might do is in the upper right corner, you will see an icon. It'll be like a red gold icon and it'll have a black box underneath it when you scroll over it. That means something broke. Then you have to go into your add-ons. You have to enable out-of-date add-ons, which is normally what WoW does. If it does a huge update, it sends them as out-of-date. It should fix it. Not guaranteeing it will, but it should. And if it doesn't, then you have to reset all your settings And then it fixes it, and then you gotta go back through and change everything again. It was a fucking pain in the ass. But yeah, all the enemies are respawning so much faster. Some of them do seem that way. The elites and stuff, they don't. They respawn the same half-hour interval, where the fuck it is. Except for our Son of our Ghoul, because they're just fucking everywhere apparently still. But everything else seems to be working how it should, at least. It fucking seems that way. Why did I get a notification? Weird. Anywho. Making hardcore. It does feel like they made it more difficult. Mayo can attest to it. It seemed like those harpies were aggroing on me from much farther away, and they were just attacking a lot faster. It just seemed that way. I'm not entirely sure, but it did seem that way. So many custom settings for my eyesight. It was a huge update. I don't really know exactly what happened, but we had to go through and change a lot of things. The edit mode is nice for making things bigger, but you'll have to check that and see what all you can do with it. It's just the way it is right now, unfortunately. I had an update. I didn't mean to click on that. Whoopsies. That might throw my shit on a fucking loop here. There we go. Okay. Didn't hate the harpies enough already. Right? Yeah, they were... I mean, we got through them fast. We did the harpies right away. We did a lot of the Baron stuff pretty early. So that's not such a big detriment or anything like that. And we'll be streaming that tomorrow night. Tonight I will do Tales of Arise. I'm gonna try to get the games caught up. All right, because we've been fucking slacking hardcore on that. And if anything else newsworthy arises, fucking let me know. Any questions, anybody? Questions, anybody? Do you want my opinions on certain things? Ask the fucking question. I'll give you my fucking opinion. And I think that covers most of the updates I had, most of the weird stories. I still have more weird stories, but I might save those for a different time. We'll see. Tales. Yes. You doing Final Fantasy X-2? I have been debating. I have very, very well been debating. So right now, when it comes to the RPGs, this is what we got in the fire, right? We got Tales, Final Fantasy X, we have Legend of Dragoon, and I didn't really do a proper starting playthrough on Final Fantasy VII OG, but I might. So we definitely got these three for sure. I gotta get caught up on. Question: what's the rare scanner called? Rare scanner? That's literally what it's called. It's called rare scanner. So there's rare scanner and then there's unit scanner. Unit scanner, you type in the actual code of a specific unit, and it'll tell you if that unit is in your area. Rare scanner is what I use to get all the elites and the rares that are set up in perfect spawns. I've not done Legend of Dragoon in a hot minute. I know. It's because I haven't had my PlayStation hooked up, because it's the only way you can play it. Because I don't have a PS Network account, so I gotta play my original PlayStation. Been using time off to catch up on Final Fantasy X. Been watching the channel you recommended. So if anyone is a Final Fantasy fan, or they want to get into the Final Fantasy fandom, there is a YouTube channel that I watch on a fucking religious basis, basically. It is called Final Fantasy Union. Okay? They are amazing. They have top 10s, they have lore videos. They've been doing this shit for years. They are a really good source of information among classes, everything Final Fantasy, the entire gambit. There are other people as well that cover this stuff, I think, a fair bit better. But Final Fantasy Union is amazing. That really made me fucking lag out there for a minute. Okay. Rare Scanner is the one that does the doo-doo noise. Yes. And then with Final Fantasy X, he just has to get the special weapon things. Yes. Thank you for that, Jesse. Yeah, Final Fantasy Union, it's a great source of information for anything Final Fantasy. There is another guy who I actually share a lot of... what is the term I want to use here? I share a lot of the same ideals involving Final Fantasy and how certain things have changed, and I don't agree with them. But he is very controversial. So, favorite Disney movie? Fuck. That's a good one. You gotta go outside right now? Huh? Okay. Favorite Disney movie? God damn. Well, okay. Fuck. So my favorite Disney film, right, would be Muppet Christmas Carol. However, not the edited version that they put out on Disney fucking Plus. Because fuck that shit. It was wrong. They should never have taken out Michael Caine's fucking song. Fuck them for that. Otherwise, I enjoy Jim Henson, which became Disney Puppets. I enjoy that. There you go. Muppet Christmas Carol. My dog looks like the dog from Coco when I shave him. Coming in with the hard question. It's a relatively hard question for me because I don't watch a lot of films. But if I had to choose one, it would be Muppet Christmas Carol. Actually, anything Muppets I really enjoy. And they got taken over by Disney, I believe, is what Jim Henson ended up doing. But so, the original Muppets movie I really enjoyed. Muppets Treasure Island, fucking amazing. Muppets Christmas Carol, yes. Gonzo is fucking hilarious. What's my favorite tree? The one that doesn't fall on top of me. That is my favorite tree. The one that doesn't fall on top of me. What the fuck, Raven? Do you like hardwoods or softwoods? Yeah. Just the one that doesn't fall on me is my favorite, okay? The one that doesn't make me a fucking dead man. Favorite fucking tree. Last thing everyone has watched. Fucking Beardo video on goddamn Selena Spooky Boo. Talent trees. Fuck you. Fuck you. That was good. I like that. That was good. Fuck you, though. Oh, that was good. Fuck, where's my lighter? Oh, I like that. Oh, I know I had one over here. Where the fuck did it go? Gotta find another lighter. Oh, I'm mad. I got a box of matches somewhere, don't I? That was good. Watching that when I went live. Yeah, so I was watching the Selena Spooky Boo thing. I've never liked her, but... Oh, no. There it goes. Seg's all worried about drinking on fucking camera. I'm smoking on it. It was hilarious. It was great. I don't even know the last movie or show I watched. It's been so long. If I had to choose, like, I was watching Vice Grip Garage. Now, if anyone likes cars, right? If you're into older style cars and beaters and stuff like that, on YouTube, it's called Vice Grip Garage. Go check the guy out. He is fucking hilarious. He has a very similar style to the Red Green Show. He is like a savant when it comes to vehicles, and he will get some of the nastiest looking cars, rusted all the way out, completely trashed vehicles, and he'll make them run, and they will travel long distances. It's a great show. It's on YouTube. The episodes are usually a couple hours long or whatever, but it's really fun, really good. Whoa. What? I don't like it when the tobacco comes off in my mouth, though. Probably don't like. Jesse's on her fucking game today, damn. Need to watch that video. Stop to join the live. So... Fucking Selena Spooky Boo. My thoughts on that is exactly what I put down in the comment section, that people do anything to fucking for money. They will lie, they will cheat, they will fabricate, they will misinterpret things, they will give false leading information just to make a buck. That's what it is. It's someone just trying to make a buck. It could be the actual owner of the home. It could be Selena Spooky Boo herself just going on her little fucking, well, I'm a mediumship or whatever. It's Beardo does a huge breakdown. It's a fucking great breakdown. But I don't like Selena Spooky Boo. No. I don't like what she does. I don't like anyone that acts like her and does those stupid shit. Because it's just not good. It's not good for them personally. It's not good for the environment they're trying to create. It's not good for the people that they speak with. It's not good for the community they're trying to be a part of. It's all around just not good. Sorry, rant over. Yes. But go watch it. Go give Beardo's video a watch. It is a great video. He has a huge breakdown. It's like 45 minutes long or whatever. Definitely worth watching. When he was actually doing his Resi stream, I was watching it. Apparently your audio is low. To who? To who? Because sometimes I do just talk a little bit lower. It all depends. Who's saying my audio's low? Who's watching me while live streaming right now? Come on now. Come on now. Beardo's video. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, try and tell me to fucking jack my stuff. I'll be breaking eardrums or something. To Crow? To Crow? Where the fuck is Crow? Where's this little bitch at? I actually messaged him. When the fuck did I message him? Yesterday I messaged him. I was just checking up on make sure he's all right because I haven't been in any of his lives for a little while. Making sure he was doing all right. Because I do that to people. I fucking check on people. And I actually ask them, hey, are you doing okay? I'm worried about you. It's been a while. Because I'm a fucking softie, I guess. Audio's low. Turn your hearing aid up, Grandpa. Little fucker. I mean, I could jack my thing up louder, but I'm pretty sure people are able to hear me just fine. Crow's the minority right now. Y'all are talking about me in hush whispers behind my back. How fucking dare you? Oh, wrong way. There we go. I'm louder now. How's that? He actually needs hearing aids first. Probably. Probably. Oh, yeah. No, I don't even know what the fucking last movie was I ever watched. Last movie I watched must have been a fucking anime. Almost gonna guarantee that one, but I have no fucking idea. I don't watch a lot of movies. I really don't. I do a lot of YouTube and I do a lot of just TV shows. Fucking audio's low. How dare that man? The hell was that just flashed on screen? Nani? Nani the fuck? Well, supposedly you were going to be watching Shrek or something last night when Mayo and I were doing fucking wowzers. Making her laugh her little ass off. Still trying to remember what you watched last. Jesus Christ. And you ask, and you fuckers ask us. And you don't even remember either. Well, by golly. You guys hopped like 6 movies. Fucking autism. Y'all were fucking just high as a kite going, movie, movie. Can't fucking focus on anything. I wasn't the one who asked that. I don't know. I'm blaming it all on you guys. You guys are asking the questions. Not just with them. Not just with them. This is a damn good cigar, by the way. Boogie bought me these. These are, I think, like $10 a cigar. They're actually really good. The taste is amazing. It smells amazing. It tastes amazing. Only problem is I don't have a cigar nip, which then when I cut this one, unfortunately, some of the tobacco got a little wild on it. But god damn is it good. Snoopy, Snoopy, hang on. Annie Hoozle. You were also laughing your ass off. It was a good night. I was laughing a shit ton last night. So I made a mistake. And I was trying to pour myself a drink last night. It was Seg's birthday. I was kind of in his live stream watching that while playing some WoW. And I made an oopsie while making myself a drink, alright? I ended up making myself half of a glass of the Aperol Fireball whiskey. And I was like, hey, you know what? This might not be so bad mixed with my Dr. Pepper. Problem was, I basically just added a few drops of my Dr. Pepper to my Aperol Fireball whiskey. And it was like drinking Big Red gum, all right? It was potent, all right? And it starts off really nice and sweet. So like, this is great. So you take a big ass gulp of it, because I'm me and I don't sip, I chug, I gulp. And I couldn't breathe afterwards because it's just fucking cinnamon. Because it doesn't go in as cinnamon. Because it goes in as nice sweet apple. And Mayo is laughing her ass off as I am basically choking on my drink. Damn. And then I decided, well, fuck it. Since I've almost got the entire bottle finished anyways, I poured the rest of it in there. So I had this much alcohol in my glass to that much Dr. Pepper. Yeah. Not doing that again. It was an experience that I was not prepared for. And then I decided, well, I finished that drink after a while. Seg's stream, finished off as he was getting totally blitzed out of his mind by playing a really dangerous drinking game for himself. And then I'm like, you know what? I'm going to hit myself another one. So I got myself 2 little cans of Squirt. I got myself my cherries, my cherry juice. What the fuck else did I have? My apple whiskey. And I made myself a drink out of that. I don't remember what the fuck I said, but I was saying something, and Mayo just came back, and she's fucking giggling, and she's like, and she repeats what I said. I'm like, wait, did I say that? She goes, yes, I heard you say that. I'm like, oh, fuck, all right. So we had that moment, too, and then it was just a giggle fest last night. It really was. It was just giggle fest. I know, I have heavy footsteps. Shut up, Ty. Yeah. I put way too much cherry juice in there. Way too much cherry juice. And I thought I had more cherries in my cup and only had 4 cherries down at the bottom of it, and I was fucking upset. I got mad because I thought I had more cherries in the bottom of my glass. It was an interesting night last night. Got a couple levels out of it, so it was all good. It all worked out pretty well. Cracking jokes and just having a good old time. We'll be doing that tonight. We'll be cracking some jokes. We'll be having a great old fucking time, all right? I promise it. It's going to happen. I'm going to have myself a couple. I hope you guys will have yourselves a couple of whatever the fuck you want. Open up a can of giggles. We opened up a can of giggles and a can of what the fuck's going on? Because many times last night, she and I are laughing so damn hard, I forget what we were trying to focus on. And she's like, I don't remember what we were doing. I'm like, I don't fucking know either. Let's see, what the hell do I have to do? And we had that moment many times. More times than I kind of want to admit. And then I was answering other people. I was watching Seg's stream, and I was watching something else too. I don't remember what the fuck it was. I'm just looking forward to watching tonight. It should be good. We are... Where the fuck are we with Elfin and his group? We're in outer space, I think. You make Maya laugh so hard she stops breathing. I think I made Maya laugh so damn hard she pissed herself. I think that's kind of more so what happened. She may have tinkled a time or two. I think it was fun though. Where are we? What are we doing now? Why are we here? Yep. And then I used a Hearthstone, and then my Hearthstone was set up to an entirely different location, so that was fun. See, Crow, you can hear me puff on this cocksucker. Gotta fix my audio, you bastard. Someone had a loose trailer. Yeah, I think for Tales we're in outer space, aren't we? The dude just asked, the guy that was in cryo just asked us to go kill his boss or his master or something like that. That's where we are, I think. Nope, my Hearthstone was actually set to Thunderbluff. But we didn't want to run back through all the harpies. Also, Mayo and I killed a lot of elites last night. We weren't even trying to do elite hunting. We just kept running into them, so we just killed them. Didn't have any big dangerous. And the names, oh my god, the names on some of the people we were running into last night was fucking hilarious. Yeah, I told everyone you died. All right. There's a person. They're a troll hunter and they have a bat. The person's name is Spicy Chicken and the bat is named McNugget. and then I asked Mayo, do you know what another name for a spicy chicken is? And she goes, no, what? I said, a zesty cock. Yep, had those moments. There was a guy named Snake Oil at one point, and their pet's name was like, what was it, Black Mold. There was a dude in there called Money Mage. A guy's name was Rip, like RHIP. Another name for a spicy chicken is a zesty cock. It went out. You're welcome. You want some zesty cock? And Mike still thinks his stuff gets more outrageous. There were a couple other really good ones too. They were just like super wild, just out of the blue names. It was just great. One of them was what the fuck was it? Something about death. It was so good. This is why I was crying laughing. It was crazy. And then you'd make jokes about the names as you ran past them. There was a lot of people on. It was fun. Good old time. If you ain't laughing, you ain't living. That's the way you gotta go. Ran past a lot of Briarthorn too. And the comment was, Kale's missing it. Trying to think if we had like really any super wild other shit going on. I don't know. Trying to think. All right, your guys' turn. Fucking bring a question again. Let's do it. Bring forth thine inquiries to add upon my already unprofound and unwavering mind. Bring forth any and all questions in A-B set format, please. Yes, yes. No, I will not do voice acting. No, I'm not going to sing. Don't ask those questions. Not happening. Ooh, that was hot. Don't touch the cherry of a cigar or a cigarette. It's hot. FYI. Don't do it. It's only semi-enjoyable. Make me sing. Fuck off. Ain't doing it. Nope. I refuse. Fuck you. Fuck you. What's your favorite bug? The one that allows me to slug somebody. Slug bug. Bam! You asked and you received. Ask a stupid question and get a really stupid answer from me. I can't believe I stole that fucking redemption up there. I wouldn't even know what to sing in the first place. Whenever that redemption was used, I'd usually be playing Apex, not to be singing what was going on in that moment. That's hard to do when you got anything going on. Yes, there are plenty of videos out there of me actually singing while playing video games. Because of that goddamn redemption. Fuck you, Bambi. Motherfucker. I'm not like Seg. I'm not like Mason. I don't sing on stream, all right? It don't happen. I don't want to ruin people's eardrums. Clips, there are. They're out there somewhere. Maybe you can find them, maybe you can't. I know if Alpha was around, but currently Alpha is busy. Alpha could definitely fucking find them. They are there. If you dive deep enough into the old catalog, you'll find some. I know you can. They're there, unfortunately. They are there. I've heard you sing as Elmo. I have done that. Sing, pretty boy. Oh, you think I'm pretty? Pretty fucking annoying. Ha It's a very accurate statement too, but yes, that is also true. I don't know where Alpha actually is right now, but it is Alpha's birthday today, so wish that big fluffy man a happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
I can't do that very well.
Happy birthday, dear Alpha. Happy birthday to you.
There you go. You got to hear me sing. Don't fucking ask me to do it again now. Jesse, to be fair, I told you to look up that word. You just had to find the word David, and you know he'd be in it. Let's be fair about that, all right? Let's be very fair. David clips usually have David's name there. Fuck you, Alpha. Happy birthday, man. Don't ask me to do that again, though. That fucking hurt. There was so many. I know there's a lot of clips. David was content. David was like basically content farming. I'm shocked you could sing it all after all that Fireball to Splash Dr. Pepper. Yeah, the Fireball with this Dr. Pepper was not the greatest idea I ever had. It really wasn't. That wasn't that great. I can still sing. I can still get high pitched if I want to. It works. At least I went back on my Smurf Elmo crossover. I mean, if other people decide they want to play my clips or my voice in like 2 times speed to hear that, let them fucking do that. That's all on them. That is not on this guy right here. You know what I mean? That is not my prerogative, not my current objective. See, my current objective is to go somewhere in life rather than downward spiral. I do not need to be what they require. Could just put some Fireball back in for you. No. So, okay, last night I had this, right? It was about mere-ish. And I was watching Seg doing his thing, and I'm just kind of pouring it, not fucking paying attention. And then I only had like this much left in the bottle. And I was like, well, fuck it. I might as well just finish it off. Thinking I had more Dr. Pepper. Instead, I had a splash, a wee spoon's worth, if you would, of Dr. Pepper to mix with my Fireball. And, it was zesty. Bruh. Thanks for that. What's going on, Pomp? So, I decided, fuck it. I was just going to drink it. And that's what I did. I just fucking drank it. And every time I took a drink out of it, because it is apple Fireball, it's really sweet to start. And my mind would be like, ooh, I can take a big old swig of this because it's nice and sweet. And then the cinnamon hits. And then Mayo would laugh her ass off because it would hit me so damn hard I couldn't breathe for a quick moment. She's probably sitting there, face all red, going, oh. I had her laughing so hard, her face was hurting. And then I made a fucking pizza last night. Oh, I got so mad. Story time. Don't do that. I made a pizza, and it was a Red Baron. I love Red Baron pizzas. They usually have really nice crust. For some reason, it came out perfect. It was just lightly gold. The pepperonis were nice. They were sizzling. It was perfect. The crust somehow became super fucking hard. And Mayo could hear me trying to chew, and you just hear my jaw continually pop because the crust was so damn hard. Yes, my breakfast pizza was really good. Thank you very much. It was crunchy. I got so mad last night trying to eat this damn thing. I said, fuck it, you're going to be breakfast pizza, and I put it back in the fridge. Because I just couldn't do it. I couldn't even get through half of the pizza while she and I were playing games because the crust was so hard and it was just burning out my jaw. Bad acid reflux, put you on the floor. I've heard that from people. Do you do Captain Jack impressions instead of where'd the rum go? Beagle was like, where'd all the fireball go? Why's all the rum gone? No, I actually did used to drink a little bit of rum, but Beagle has Captain Crunch. It was snap, crackle, and pop, man. God, it was bad. Mayo was laughing so fucking hard, and then it would make me laugh because she's laughing at me, and I can't help it. See, people worry. That was weird. People worry a great deal, right, about what they put on YouTube, how their streams go. You ain't got to fucking worry about it. No one is as big as a fuck up as this guy right here, all right? Snap, crackle, pop. He's a Rice Krispie. I bet. Here, I'm going to see if I can do this. Hold on. Let's see if it'll make it work. Hang on here. Hang on. Let's try to prove the point real quick here. Get my big ass up here. There you go. Oh. There you go. I'm pretty sure y'all heard the crack and the snap and the pop. I don't even have to move that damn much and it'll do it. See if I can get my elbow here. Yep. Yep. Nope. There we go. I'm crunchy. Shy added that to the list. Yeah, she adds a lot of shit to the list. She's always got names for me to use. Gigantor is usually the best one she uses on me. Oh. So, another little story time. When I actually got to Boogie's place, I don't remember if it was the first night or the second night, but he and I were talking. And he's like, man, my legs fucking hurt. I'm like, yeah, I know, I got to get up and I got to pop something. I'm feeling stiff. I got up. I just did that little movement you just saw, and he heard all the pops, and he's like, fuck, you're worse off than I am. I'm like, thanks, man. It's like, you're a dick. It's like, you've been in crashes, you've had more surgeries than I do, and I just sound terrible. Like, damn. That list is amazing. I can only imagine. I can only imagine. You are crunchy. I am very crunchy. I'm very crunchy, but at least I can use it to make people laugh. At least I can try to make someone smile a little bit. Even if you're a massive fuckstick, I hope you smile at least a little bit. And then I hope you go fuck yourself. Just saying. Fucking burnt out on me again. Alright, I've discovered the only problem with these cigars. They burn out very quickly. But they're delicious. No, I don't smoke often. But I do smoke. And when I went to the doctor, they're like, how often do you smoke? I'm like, I don't know, like one every few months. That doesn't count as smoking. I'm like, What? Oh, no, that doesn't count as smoking. To be counted as a smoker, you have to do it on a regular basis, at least 1 pack every 3 days. I'm like, fuck. So you mean I could always write down on medical things that I'm not a smoker if I'm smoking less than 1 pack every 3 days? Fucking hell yeah! I should go tell my dad. He's no longer a registered smoker. Oh, it's fucking hilarious. To be told by your doctor that's like, examining you. Oh, no worry, you're not a smoker. You don't smoke a pack every 3 days. Cool. I didn't know that was the prerequisite for that. I just thought smoking in general made you a smoker. 1 pack in 3 days is way too much. No, 1 pack a day is about the average that people do actually go through. That is an average. So 1 pack every 3 is fucking hell yeah. Because you only got, 20 in a pack to be a registered smoker. I thought that was hilarious. I did not know that there was an actual limit. I always thought if you smoke 1, you're a smoker. And I smoke a couple cigars a year. And I've always said that. And it's just fucking hilarious that the doctor goes, nope, you can't be a registered smoker. You don't do 1 pack every 3 days at minimum. I was like, so if I make 1 pack last a week, I'm still not a smoker. That's fucking hilarious. And here in the US, you if you're going for certain medical programs and whatever, you have to identify as a smoker or non-smoker. And I never knew that there was an actual required limit to be considered a smoker. Never fucking knew that. Does that mean there's a required limit to be considered a drunk or an alcoholic? Wow. It makes me question so many things. Why didn't the doctor tell me more? This means I was never a smoker. Apparently not in the US. Everyone's going around shit, I'm not a smoker anymore. Yeah, no, apparently if you smoke less than 1 pack every 3 days, you are not a considered smoker, according to the doctor that I went to for my leg when they asked me that question. And it just made me fucking gimp. The things you learn with BIEGEL, right? They don't make any fucking sense. That's what she told me. Oh my god. Ay, ay, ay. If y'all ain't laughing, y'all ain't living. That's all I gotta say. I feel bad for anyone that does this after the stream. They're on fucking Team Rewatch and shit. I always feel bad for Team Rewatch because either they're going, you guys are so completely fucked up, why do you keep doing this? Or they're pissing themselves every damn time going, why can't I make the live? Oh my god. I gotta get my life together. So how you guys doing? Did your brain just go boo? Did you just go through the list of people that you're well, that guy's not a smoker, that person's not a smoker, that person's not a smoker? And if you did, I better see a fucking thumbs up or something in the fucking chat. Because that's just ridiculous. Anywho. Fucking Christ. I don't even know. Great. Helpful. This is kind of why I really enjoy being a smaller, very unknown person. It's easier to go through stuff. That was a very weird one. I had a day, but you have a hitty pole. Yeah, I know, you told me that. I have a hitty pole too. It's called my leg. Ready? There you go. That's my pole. If I get bad enough, like if I'm playing Apex, I will just fucking hammer straight down on my leg. Laughing like a little bitch per usual. Yes. Check mark. Make Mayo giggle. Yes. Make Mayo giggle uncontrollably. And yes, I know that sounded probably really loud on the microphone. I apologize for that. No, I'm not actually harming myself. It's just what I do when I get really mad because I don't want to break anything. So I'll just slap myself right on top of the fucking thigh. It's better than breaking a controller because these controllers are expensive, man. May I suggest breathing? Just don't drink. Just don't drink. That is the danger about watching my stuff, is that if you're drinking and you start giggling, you will probably choke. You're going to choke on something. Water, beer, Truly, Red Bull, corn dogs, hot dogs. That was another thing there. They had some giant wieners, man. Okay, not just the people that were walking around the fairgrounds, all right? Hold on. Not just them people having the big old wieners. They were selling like giant foot-long hot dogs. Like big old fucking wieners. And Boogie got one. He's like, wiener. It made me fucking gimp. Oh my god. And then he got a corn dog, and apparently the corn dog was really good too. We were watching a dude walk up and down the rows of seats having a corn dog, and he was like not paying attention, and I swear to God it went all the way deep. And even Boogie's like, I think he just gagged on that thing. Or something like that. I couldn't hear exactly because I was sitting off on his right, so my left, I can't hear as well in my left ear as I can in my right. And we had the music play. I'm not sure exactly, but I think he said he almost gagged on it. And I looked up, and the dude's like pulling it out. Like he had lost the majority of the stick in his hand. I was like, oh man. To trip with this great big ass corn dog like this fucking big, that would have been a terrible thing. Because there's chairs everywhere, been like. Crow might have been happy with that because Crow likes corn dogs, but sausage swallower. Yep. I got to see a TikTok or it was a Facebook post of a video of someone that was there at the fairgrounds. They were at the campground, and they had one of those great big long foot-long wieners, and down the gullet and right back up. And my only thought was, number one, she doesn't need that ability. Ain't no goddamn dick that's going that fucking deep. And number two, how does it not make her laugh when she does that? How is she not giggling so damn hard and choking herself out with a fucking wiener in her throat? Like, holy crap. Because that's what it did. It went down deep, and she pulled it back up, and it was like, makes my eyes water trying to think about that. Ugh. People did some weird shit at the fair, at the fest. Like, oh my god. Great food. Shouldn't be used in that way, though. I feel personally targeted with how you looked at the camera and said truly. Truly? Do you feel truly targeted by the way I said truly? You should. You bubbly little bitch. I've been checking people for stickers. So, yeah. That was a really weird thing. So I did talk about the sticker guy handing out the LSD earlier. Yes, it happened. No, I didn't get one because he realized that's not what I was into. But the guy that he was with Boogie is fairly positive he was already tripping balls because he was asking us where we're from. He was a short little bald guy with glasses on and stuff like that. He was like, "Hey, are you guys local? Where are you guys from?" It's like, yeah, no, we're local. We're from here. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Did you guys enjoying the show? Like, yeah. Whoa. It's like, oh my God, this dude's creeping me the fuck out. And my little brat. Hello, hello, hello. You live or is it a vicious rumor? Both. It's both. It's very much a rumor. People are probably dying in their seats right now if they're still listening to this crap because it's fucking ridiculous. Whereas eyes like anime size, black and large, we couldn't see. So it was right when that storm was hitting, so the sky was completely dark. And he was just a little itty bitty guy, like itty bitty. And when I saw him, I thought, I have seen this motherfucker somewhere before. And he looked like fucking Crocker from Fairly Odd Parents. That is what my thought was when I saw him. He looked like fucking Crocker, okay, from Fairly Odd Parents. And he was out of his mind on fairy dust, right? Like, oh, Lord. We need more rumors. Do we need more rumors? No, we need more facts. Are you sure you weren't tripping? I wasn't tripping. He was in the car in front of us, and he and his buddy got into a little bit of a bitch fight over whether or not to leave. He was just being so weird, and then it was his buddy that was trying to hand us the LSD fucking sticker. Oh my God. Yes, the guy looked like fucking Crocker, okay? Fairly Odd Parents! Sorry, Fairly Odd Parents! Yeah, it was weird. It was fucked up. It was fun. It was a fun weekend, but goddamn, there were some moments that made me question a lot of things. Oh, Jesus. Oh my God. At least people knew when I said the word Crocker, they knew exactly what I'm talking about. My leg is doing a lot better. It's still a bit painful. The blisters are all basically gone. The swelling is pretty much completely gone. I still have some redness and some purple discoloration, but it'll be gone here another fucking probably 3 or 4 days. Yeah, don't take stickers from random people at rock festivals because you just don't know what it's going to be. And if it's got a picture of Alice from Alice in Wonderland on it, it's supposed to take you on a trip, okay? Take you on a trip in the special rocket ship. You grew up with that. You are aware that Fairly Odd Parents came out when I was still in middle school, right? I grew up with that. Oh, yeah. Now I'll be feeling good. There we go. 2 sodas down. But, yeah, I just kind of wanted to do this fun, lighthearted stream because of all the weird, wild shit that's been going on lately. People need to get a few good giggles out. Hopefully other people will watch this live stream and get a few more good giggles. I will be back later tonight to do Tales of Arise. We're going to try to make it a longer stream, so I'm going to try to start a little bit earlier, probably somewhere around 6:30, 7 o'clock, and see how far we can go. Hang on, what's your new name again? Huh? Hey. They actually were around in the 89s? I don't think that was that early. Raymond? Yeah, Raymond. Jamie, thank you for becoming a member of the channel. See, that one activated, but didn't reactivate the re-up for Raven. I wonder why. Like I said, it's got to be an API issue, so I'll have to fucking look into that. And she calls me Raymond. Joining the Beagle Brigade 2nd class. Yes. Very much appreciate that. Okay, now I gotta look. Hang on here. Pretty sure Fairly Odd Parents were in the 90s, aren't they? Fairly Odd Parents came out in 2001. I was 11 years old. Yep. So Fairly Odd Parents were early 2000s. Hey Arnold, I think was mid 90s. I'm gonna fucking check that because Hey Arnold was actually a good one too. Hang on here. Hey Arnold, the American sitcom, was 96. All right, I knew it, mid 90s. I remember I grew up with them. I loved fucking Hey Arnold, so good. Yeah, I don't know where the fuck Raymond came from. Like, Mason, what the fuck was that? Just so you know. Like, why Raymond? Yeah, I don't know why he called me Raymond. That was weird. But, yeah, still very odd. But I mean, whatever. If he wants to call me Raymond, he can call me Raymond, I guess. It works well enough. He does know what my actual name is. I told him he can call me whatever the fuck he wants. I really don't give a shit, so. But, yes. Any hoozle. I will be back later tonight. I'm going to do a few little things around the house. Well, you kind of look like a not really. Well, you kind of look like a not really. Look like a man? You look like a man? He decided to call you a Raymond. I don't, apparently, yeah, I guess he just decided to call me Raymond. Why? I don't fucking know. I'll just take it. It's fine. I mean, it could have been worse. There were some, I don't like some of the other names that my parents could have drawn out of that fucking hat. Do you look like a lady? I think the weirdest one would have been Colt. I don't like that one. Dawn dish soap spa experience. No, I already bathed today. That's why my hair is so fucking floofy. I already bathed. So my bathing has already been taken care of. I do not need to bathe again. But I will be taking care of a few things, getting some laundry done, getting a couple extra dishes done. And, yes. But I will be back later. We'll be doing some Tales of Arise, playing games, laughing our asses off. And maybe if I'm lucky, maybe Mason will show back up and I can ask him, why Raymond? Like, I like the song, but I don't know. I don't know if I get the Raymond thing. I'm definitely not a Raymond Marone, that's for sure. Anyways, unless it's because he's saying everybody loves Raymond, but that makes it weird. It's all good. I will catch you all later. Go spread the joy, spread them giggles, and to everyone who wants to be a fuckstick,